Hey everybody, me and Buster want to say welcome to Little Cahaba Junkin, where we share a whole lot of Junkin and even more Jesus. Enjoy our video.
Hey everybody, it's me, Kayla Friday, and welcome back to our channel here at Little Cahaba Junkin. I know it has been several weeks since we posted a video, but we have had all the holidays, Christmas, New Year's, and my big girl job has been busy, so I've been filling in at another hospital to help them out. So just playing catch up here around the house, but I hope that y'all had an amazing Christmas and New Year, and you're so blessed. But my house is an absolute wreck. I finally took down all of my Christmas stuff last weekend, and today I just got a really wild hair, as we say in the South. I caught a wild hair to do something. So y'all, excuse me, I look a mess, I look rough, but y'all know I just keep it real. But today, in this video, we are going to be restyling our big gallery wall in the living room. I just wanted to kind of reset it. I've got some new pieces, so I just wanted to do that today, and I figured I would take y'all along on the journey.
So real life, y'all. Real life right here. I've taken everything off of the gallery wall, and as you can see, the paint is still drying, but I filled in all the nail holes with spackle. This is what I use, just this Fast and Final lightweight spackling. And if you have a larger area that you need to spackle, you could use a scraper. But I usually just take my finger and just put it in the little nail holes, and I let it dry. And then, whoop, I've already got some stuff laid out. I'm telling y'all, I'm a buzzard. I'm just keeping it real, because y'all know Instagram is a lie. But then I just have some of these sanding sponges. This is the fine medium. You don't want to use anything really coarse because it can take your paint off. But after the spackling dried, I just went over every little area and sanded it. And then thankfully, we told our builder to leave the rest of the paint. So I mixed up the paint with my mixer out there and went up and touched up the paint. So I'm gonna let that finish drying. And while I do that, I'm gonna kind of play around with some ideas of what I want to do. And just so y'all don't feel alone and feel like you are alone in your buzzard roosts, y'all know I say I'm a buzzard. This came from behind the couch, y'all. I'm so ashamed. I'm just so ashamed. Like, we've got some Buster fur. We've got what looked like potentially a chocolate chip cookie at one point in time that was crushed under the couch. I also found a pack of crackers. All of these feathers here were in some down pillows I had that Buster, when he was a baby, decided to tear up. I came home from work one day and literally the entire living room floor was covered in feathers, and he was rolling in them. And it took me about 2 weeks to clean it up, and I'm still finding feathers. But just so y'all know,
Everything you see on the internet is not feasible. It's not realistic. I mean, look at me. Look, I've got dust in my hair. We're all human. And I'll probably get some ugly comments on here about how I'm nasty, but I'm really not. I do keep a fairly clean house. But I haven't pulled out this couch in a year, and this is what was behind it. But just y'all know, we're all buzzards. We all live in our homes. And if somebody's home is perfect 100% of the time, they either have a maid, they don't work full time, or they're just miracle workers, is all I can say.
what I've done here on the floor is just start to lay out some things that I want to put on the gallery wall. I had thought about taking down that top piece, the architectural salvage piece, but I really like it, and I just really like the texture that it brings to the wall. I also got this absolutely beautiful church attendance sign from my precious mama for Christmas, and I want that to go up there. I had initially thought about putting it up on the mantle, but I have really wanted one of these church attendance signs for about 3 years, and I just wanted it up on the wall. So I'm gonna try to utilize that as well. I also took these books off of the black frame that they were on and put them on this one. And how I do this is I just take a screw and screw the book into the frame on each side, and then I take thumbtacks and secure the rest of the pages, and then just tape the top pages to the rest of the pages, if that makes any sense. That way they'll stay open and stay in place, and you can just hang up your frame as you normally would. And this time, to avoid putting so many holes in the wall, I'm going to try to utilize thumbtacks. That's something that Aunt Penny had talked to me about. Anything that's lighter and that's not going to, obviously not this because it's super heavy, or that, or probably the books, but any of the framed items that aren't very heavy, I'm going to try to hang those with thumbtacks, because they'll stay in place if they're not heavy, and those thumbtack holes are so small you can really barely see them when you take it out of the wall, as opposed to having a big ugly nail or screw hole. But I will definitely have to screw that and that into the wall, or use a screw to hang them. But anything else, we'll try to utilize a thumbtack. So I love having all the vintage pictures, but to keep it from just looking so flat, I wanted to do some things to add texture and just some dimension. So the church board, this architectural piece here, and the books. I also brought out a couple of ironstone plates I think I'm going to try to work in somewhere. And I also have that really pretty wood piece that I had on the gallery wall originally, and I cannot remember how I got that to stay up there. I've tried to hang it a bunch of times since then, and I can't ever get it to stay, so probably won't be using that. But I'm just kind of trying to play with some things. And the way I usually do a gallery wall is I lay everything out on the floor the way I think I would like it on the wall. And then I start just hanging it piece by piece on the wall and kind of moving things accordingly. And that's another good thing about using the push pins or the thumbtacks, that you can actually just move it so much easier than using a screw. And I love that because I never get things just right the first time. So this is kind of the items that I've pulled. I'm going to go ahead and try to style this on the floor, and then I'll come back and show you guys. And hopefully by then our paint will be dry and we'll get to hanging it up on the wall. Also, while I'm doing this, I just wanted to share this product with you guys. So this is what I use to hang my plates on my walls. You could also hang other items that are, you know, about the size of a plate. You could hang some canvases or something like that if you wanted to. But essentially, they just clip on the top of the plate and the bottom of the plate. And it has a built-in hanging thing. So you can put the little piece, right up here at the top. You can put that over your screw or over your thumbtack or whatever you use. And then you just have the little gold pieces showing. So that's what I use. I bought a pack of like 50 of these on Amazon for around $15, and they have different colors. So if you wanted black or silver or, you know, just whatever different color, you could choose that. But this is what I'm going to be using to hang my plates. Okay, friends, so this is what I have that I think I like. Obviously I got to get the spacing down, but I've got the architectural piece. I've got this really pretty horse from the Derby, the Kentucky Derby, like a print. It's vintage up there. And I didn't want to just do all pictures. I kind of wanted to, like I said, just do some different textures and things. So then I have the books, the attendance board, 2 of the really pretty ironstone plates. I'm going to try to hang this brush. And then at the bottom, I have this really big picnic photo. And then, of course, my great-grandparents. And then I've got the really pretty mounted antlers. But I wanted something just really neutral to kind of keep up for the rest of the winter. I'm not doing like a huge theme in the house this time. I'm just going to kind of put out my regular decor and add some touches of Valentine with the pinks and things like that in the kitchen with all my depression glass and just a few little touches here and there. And we'll do an updated home tour, you know, in a few weeks after I get everything done, because obviously we're not home tour ready right now. But just kind of something to get me through until the spring and summer. And I just really wanted some muted neutral colors. So I think this is what we're gonna try. So y'all say a prayer, wish me luck, and just hope I don't mess the wall up. I had to get the wall painted and spackled before my husband got home because he would have died if he would have saw all the nail holes. But I think it looks almost brand new. So I'm really proud of myself. Still a couple of areas drying, but hey, I'm getting pretty good to have no professional training in the world of painting. But this is what we're gonna do, and let's do it. Let's just hop to it. Time to roll up these sleeves. Also, as far as when I do use screws, this is our little drill that we bought from Walmart. It's just the Black & Decker brand, but it is perfect for our needs. It was super inexpensive, and it's a great starter tool for all you DIYers like me. I always do this. I end up hanging things a little differently than I did on the floor, and I end up having spaces and stuff. But I just went out to my garage and just pulled stuff. So I really like the way it turned out. It may not be for everybody, but like I always say, your house is your house and nobody else has to like it. But I think it turned out really cute, and I'm going to show you guys what it looks like. And then I'm going to clean up the living room and just show you it all put together and when it doesn't look like a buzzard nest. Well, this is what we have, folks. I think it turned out pretty cute. I'll definitely obviously change it up around spring and summer, but I think this will get us through the rest of the winter months. Just something real neutral. And I wanted to use all old stuff, and I know it's not for everybody, and that's fine, you know. Everybody's home is their own. Nobody else has to live here. Nobody has to see this except for me, and I think it turned out pretty cute. So just used several little portraits that I had. I ended up putting that little boy in the stocking cap over there, another silhouette, and the hanger I know is kind of weird, but it worked perfectly for what I needed in the space. I needed something kind of long and skinny. I tried to use an old spindle, and like I said, I could not get it to hang, so I'm gonna have to get my husband to just get the drill bit and drill me some holes where I can, you know, stick it up there on a nail. And I also used that little tin there, the little Chesterfield tin, and I just think it turned out pretty cute. Especially once I get the couch back in place and get the buzzard nest in here cleaned up. I think it looks cute. So let's clean everything up, and then I'll show you what it looks like with the couch and everything. All right. Here is the finished product. I still have to finish cleaning up the nasty living room and putting together everything else. But it's a start. And I like it. I hope you got some ideas for your own gallery wall. And I hope that I made you feel better, just knowing that we are all in this life together. So next time when you're sitting at home and your laundry is not done, you have dishes in the sink, or you have dog fur everywhere, just know that you are not alone, and that we all get in slumps, especially after the holidays, and just
having to kind of deep clean everything and give ourselves a good reset. And, you know, sometimes there's more important things in life than just keeping a spotless house and keeping up with your decorating and your Instagram and your YouTube and your Facebook. Sometimes you just have to just take a step back and just focus on yourself and your family and your career and most importantly your faith, and the rest of it will just get done when it gets done. But I hope you enjoyed the video. Like I said, I still got a lot of cleaning and a lot of straightening up to do to get our house back in order after Christmas. But we love y'all so much. I hope you, again, enjoyed the video and got some inspiration for your own gallery wall. And I love y'all. Have some other fun videos coming up. I hope that you will enjoy. Hopefully, me and Aunt Penny will get to go Junkin soon for my birthday. My birthday's coming up on January 7th, so that's this weekend. But hopefully next weekend we'll get to go out and go on a fun Junkin adventure. And of course, we'll take y'all along with us. But I love y'all, and be looking for more videos. And I'm going to be just getting this house together and clean and kind of give myself a clean slate to start off the year. But just be blessed. I love y'all so much, and Jesus loves you, and he is always nearby. And I hope that you just have a wonderful rest of the week.
Of course, Buster loves you too. Don't you, buddy?